Season 9 has been out for some time and it introduced some controversial changes to Overwatch 2.
That's quite big.
However, in this video I want to show you something related to the PvE co-op mission that also came with this update. In Cosmic Crisis you are a part of a 4-player team, which, judging by the high budget sound effects that play in the background, has crash landed on this piece of rock and now you have to fight for your life. You and your team can choose to play as 10 different characters, all with their own event-themed skins. After putting out the fire on the hull of your ship, your first objective is to acquire some batteries to power back the ship so you can get out of here. Throughout this mission, Sojourn will be talking to you and giving you orders.
Croissant?
During all that, you will be swarmed by wave after wave of hostile Noodle Sector Omnics. You will also quickly realize that the map you're on is just a reskin of the Antarctic Peninsula control map. But something is different this time. The walls have eyes, there are tentacles coming out of the ground beneath you, Omnics look a little strange, and there is a big ass Sarlacc pit in the middle. It's implied that this tentacle monster is one of Moira's experiments that broke loose. And even though it may seem like it at times, this whole story is not connected to the Overwatch lore. Don't get me wrong, these missions are cool. I genuinely enjoyed the Star Wars event a few seasons back. It was maybe a little unbalanced, but still fun. The problem I have with this is we are getting these cheap looking missions with recycled assets instead of more story mode missions about the new sector invasion. That would actually develop the lore of this game and tell us more about its characters. Unlike some people, I got over the fact that the skill trees were cancelled and the Overwatch community was basically lied to. I just want some story missions. Is it too much to ask? Anyway, enough rambling. Here's where the Cosmic Crisis gets interesting. What if I told you there are multiple endings to this mission? You probably went to get the first batch of the batteries, then the second batch, defend the ship for a little bit, kill Omnic at the end then, and fly off. Mission over, right? Also, that's what happens if you all die or the ship gets destroyed.
Shadow now covers this continent, and soon my agony will encircle the earth. No suffering mortals, no defeat.
Depending on the character you're playing as, you'll hear the evil spirits say things to you in your head.
Fragile being, follow my voice and find your potential.
It will tell you to stop resisting the urge to put your winner into the Sarlacc pit in the middle. And here's the thing, if you give in to the urge and go into the hole, you don't just die like you would normally.
Bear witness. Your ally has descended into darkness, and a null champion rises.
Keep in mind that the player that gets chosen by the evil spirit is always random, so don't expect to get it every time. Also, whereas some characters hear some dialogue that clearly indicates that they are the impostor in this round.
Ana, stay focused. Vengeance gave you this power, but you can't let it consume you. Moira, prioritize our people, not your cosmic experiments. That's an order.
There are some characters who don't hear anything, and you may not even know that you have been chosen. Anyhow, you become the impostor, and from now on your goal is to prevent your former teammates from leaving this place alive. If you manage to kill all the remaining players, you may get some strong reactions from them. But the ending looks like this.
Shadow now covers this continent, and soon my agony will encircle the earth. No suffering mortals, no defeat.
However, if the impostor fails to stop them, this is what happens. Wow, that's fucking lazy. It's the exact same ending you get when all players die, even without the impostor. Additionally, every week this game mode will get some modifiers to mix things up. There are some sprays to unlock by completing them. Maybe I convinced some of you to try this game mode out. And if you're already played it, maybe it's worth trying it again, now that you know about the whole impostor aspect of this whole thing. Not gonna lie, pissing people off as an impostor is pretty funny.